Hi, Nimby. Hi, Cube. Hi, Zach. Hey, you guys aren't supposed to know I'm not here yet. You know that's great advice. If you ever think, don't. I'm just grabbing a coffee. I'll be right back. Three nefarious arc silhouettes. What does that mean? Anyways, welcome to another week of Ark. We are now in August. The days are passing by so quickly. We only have so much time in our lives. Let's switch over. Are we live? Are we up? Hi everyone! Pass on the Limbus credit song? Not like that! No, not like that! I'm gonna close the door, I forgot about that. Did you drink your coffee today, Ark? You? I'm gonna shove you down my throat right now, coffee. Into the stomach you go. My coffee's way too hot. I just brewed it. If you really want to know, the real answer, I'm not drinking it yet. I just made it. But I am drinking something else. I am taking my pills, and I'm drinking water with it. Which might be better than coffee right now, because I don't want to end up coughing in the middle of a stream. We don't want another asthma attack. That would be really bad. That would be really, really bad. Ark, did you see? What did I see? My mom is right next to me. I will save you. I could do something really evil right now, but I'm not gonna do it. I did it! Finally! You finished Canto 6! Congratulations, Clock! I did see that. Everybody, a round of applause for Clock. Canto 6 completed. Canto 6 conquered. Hold on. 1 second. Let me take my pills. A 100 bits for Clock. Oh, the redeems are not up right now. Ah! 1 second, guys. Let me just set that up. I just click one big button, and I forget that every single day Clock did a thing. He did a clock thing. Yeah, what are Cantos? Don't you guys ever just want to munch on Cantos? No, just me? Oh, okay. That's fine. That's okay. Still not home though, so I'll have to return when I get back. You don't want to munch on canned toads with us, gamer? What? But the more the merrier. You don't want the scrumptious... Sorry, we just started stream. We're not talking about toes right in the beginning of stream. That is not a great way to start a Monday morning. I just got off work, so I'm gonna be driving. Have a safe drive. Please. Don't text and drive. Is it weird that we're doing Canto 8? Canto 8? So we are eating something. I think you may have spelled 8 wrong. Oh, excuse me. I will not chuckle and I will not giggle throughout this entire stream. We're doing a challenge today. We're doing a Ark shall not laugh, because if Ark laughs, she will cough out a whole lung. And we need 2 lungs in order to breathe. You need some toast-filled Nutella and a cup of coffee. I haven't had Nutella in such a long time. Wait, toast filled? Not like Nutella spread on toast? Like it's inside. You're taking... What are those things called? Like the tube things, and you squeeze it. You can like put filling in there. You shove it in like a donut or any sort of bread with a hole in it. And then you squeeze all the the stuff inside the hole. With context, we're talking about bread. Can't toe 9. Not like that. Not like that. Yeah, coffee and oil barrel mug. That is the mug that I am using right now. How did you know? Are you looking at me right now? Are you looking at my desk? DeSancho, are you outside my window? What's going on? I'm saying hi. Oh, hi Remy. Hello. I missed a lot of messages. I missed a lot of messages here. I have to apologize in advance if I don't see your message. I should just pin that. I'm sorry if I don't see your message. I will read as fast as I can. Fill it, then toast it. Rabies in a coffee mug. There's a lot going on there. First we have rabies, and then we're filling it with Nutella. You can fill it. Toasting it sounds really good though. I don't really like eating toast. Well, it's not really called toast if you're not toasting it. I don't like eating bread if it hasn't been in a toaster. Like, I need the crunchy surface. I need the texture. Soft, soggy bread. Okay, maybe it's not soggy, but it might as well be soggy to me if it's not crunchy on the outside. Like, I don't like it. And I don't get it either. Have you guys seen these people, or are you these type of people where you take bread, right? And then you only eat the inside of it and you leave the crust? Psychopathic behavior. I know people like that. I question it every time. And I'm like, the crust is the best part. You don't understand. Ark is old and forgetful. I am. I realized that my mic was dying at the end of stream yesterday, so let me know. Let me know whenever I start sounding like I came from outer space. Like, I mean, I am from outer space, but if I start sounding like I came from like a further place from outer space. I got birds to feed. Okay, don't get too weird. Haha. Guys, let's get weird right now. Cube is gone. Let's get weird. Let's get weird. Like, yeah, outer space. The outside of the outer space. Have you guys been there before? The lights are bright and it's very shiny. There's lots of sparkles. Outis from Limbus Company. It's her space. It's her personal space, and we step right into it. That's what it is. Hello, Nero. Good evening. Let me just scroll up a little bit. I feel like I've missed a lot of messages, and I missed a lot of you guys. Ark mewing? What? What about watching stream and driving? I squint my eyes. Maybe. It's like watching a radio, right? It's like, oh god, all I smell is cat poop. Hold on, guys. Let me finish that one sentence though. But it's like, if you are watching stream, I'm unplugging my nose. If you are watching stream in the car, it's like listening to a radio. You might as well just be listening to the radio. Okay, I will be right back, guys. This is really bad. This is really bad smelling poop. I'm gonna go clean it up. I really don't understand. You know what I don't understand? First of all, wait, let me get back. Let me unbe right back myself. Shit. No, there's two of them. I've be right back myself twice. What I smelled just now, literally 2 minutes ago, it smelled like poop in the form of a nuclear bomb. Like, I think my nose was gonna fall off my face from the smell. I can still smell it. But, you know, when I went to the litter box, it's literally right behind me. I went to the litter box, I looked in, I did not see anything. So I took the little cat shovel, and I dug, and I dug, and I dug, and I finally found the poop. It was the size of my pinky. It was so small. I don't understand how such a small piece of poop buried under a mountain of litter can smell so freaking bad. Yeah, like maybe my cat released a fart bomb. Like poop fart or something. Like nuclear shit, nuclear gas came out of his butthole before he took that shit. So I'm a little confused. Next time, I'm just gonna stand right beside... I'm gonna sit there with my face right next to his butthole to see exactly what goes on. Did you wash your hands properly? With soap. 20 seconds. We have a sink right beside the garage where it would keep all the garbage. And I wash my hands every single time because I don't want any poop bomb on my hands. I'm literally dying. I'm so sorry. Someone revive coffee right now. How do we do that? You can't put coffee in a microwave. It's just gonna make it more acidic. Sorry, Coffer, we're gonna have to throw you out. We're gonna have to pour you out in the drain and make a whole new cup. You guys know the ship of Theseus? Is coffee still coffee if we make a new coffee? I think it's time for meds. Oh, sorry. I need coffee. Let me just take a few sips. Ah. Alright, that was 2. Exactly 2. I am a woman of her word. I was gonna say I'm a man of my word, but I'm not a man. Cat ate the radioactive element in its box? Have I been feeding my cat radioactive elements this entire time and I didn't know? I should ask Amazon support. That's where I get all my cat food. We had to switch foods. I was like, you know, my kitty deserves better. Let me buy really good food, sourced from the source, according to the packaging. It's very, very natural and very raw, but my kitty hates it. I don't know what it is. It's like giving a man his broccoli. Nobody likes broccoli. What is it with like gym bros and them not liking vegetables? What is it? Like, I swear to God, every single... Like, I feel like almost every single man in my life does not like vegetables. They don't like the color green for some reason. It's like, no. You know how every kid, every boy in school is like, yeah, my favorite color is green. But like, the moment they see green on their plate, they're like, nope, not touching that. Ugh, gross. Ugh. I don't get it. Veggies kill their gains. You do need fiber in order to poop out whatever you just ate. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Jin. Ugh. Oh, that feels good. Yeah, vegetable yummy. Vegetables are poison, Nas. I don't know what to say to you. We need a little jail time for people who eats vegetables. Every time you say you don't like vegetables, we just shove you in jail. Veggies hand-fed by homeboy. What if I hand-fed you veggies? Foo Fighter, say Vroom vroom, and it goes. me. No way. Would you guys actually? Here comes the airplane, say ah. Oh no, I only have 2 hands. There are more than 2 people here in chat right now. I only have 2 hands. I can only feed 2 people. I can only feed 2 mouths. You guys are like little birds in a nest. Like the little baby birds going ah, ah. And the mother bird only has 1 worm. You can eat and chew it for a 3rd person and then do like the birds do. You want me to chew up the food and then spit it in your mouth? Show of hands, who would actually like that? That is gross. I hawk Tua in your mouth. Oh, every single day, every single morning. And the start of stream. Alright guys, alright members, it's breakfast time. And then you all line up and I just hawk Tua. Only for these special occasions. Which one's your birthday? Naz, when is your birthday? Or for Christmas? Merry Christmas, chat! Hawk Tua. Oh, it would be the best Christmas present. For me, at least, because then I don't have to buy anything. It's free. It's so easy, the easiest Christmas present. Because everybody knows that during Christmas, you have to spend so much money on gifts. You have to get one for each of the kids in your family. You have to, I don't know, somehow pay for food. You gotta... Thank you for the sub, Hammerdinger. Hammerdigger. I was thinking of the guy from League of Legends, not that I play. I don't play League. I'm not a League player, guys. I promise. Yeah, I was thinking Heimerdinger. It's not Heimerdinger. But yeah, like I have to buy gifts, and then like you get invited to parties and you're like, well, I would feel bad if I didn't buy anything for the party, and so I would go and buy more snacks, and I would buy some dessert, and I would buy more food for the party, and that's a lot of money spent for Christmas. But what if I could just, you know, everybody line up, this is the present from Ark, and then I just hawk Tua. Are you a newbie? What do you mean by that, UTTVM? I am a newbie in a lot of games. People call me newbie all the time when it comes to games like Hollow Knight. I get people going, you're a noob in chat, so perhaps I am. Unfortunately, I'm playing League right now. Bugs, why would you do that to yourself? Unless it's TFT. I'm all for TFT. If you're playing ranked Summoner's Rift, what is it called? Is it Summoner's Rift? Then I throw you out the window. I grab you by the neck, I shake you around, and hopefully I don't break your neck, or maybe I should hope for it, and then I throw you out the window. It's okay, Ark, at least you're enjoying them. League of Legends? Okay. I'm gonna be real honest with you. It doesn't matter if you believe me. If you don't believe me, it's fine too. But it's just that all of my friends around me play League of Legends. And they're also, like, on the internet all the time. And everybody knows that League of Legends is not a very healthy game. I was gonna say it's not a good game, but it is a good game. It's just not a very healthy game. So I don't understand why everyone around me is playing League of Legends. What is it with that? And I'm just sitting there in Discord call like, okay, listening to all the callouts. Everybody down middle, everybody down middle. Oh, jungle's coming. Like all the time, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And then there's like, sometimes there's a random slur in chat. And then for some reason someone gets racist. I played to make other people miserable. You know what? That's fair. All the power for you. I need to blow my nose. My allergies are terrible today. Some people love climbing ranks and competitiveness. Some people just need an excuse to get racist. It's just what it is. You know, like every single League game, there is one person who is like cursing the heck out of you. It's competitive racism for some reason. And I don't know what it is about League players. And the worst thing too is that after a game is over, sometimes it's not even the racist person. Sometimes it's just like, you think it's the friendliest person on the other team. They add you and they're like, you know, you're like, oh yeah, we should be friends with your enemies, you know, like maybe they just had a really good time. You add them back. And then it's just walls and walls and texts of like them being an asshole. It's just League of Legends. That's just what it is. I'm sorry for making the talking point about the game that gave me social anxiety. I'm sorry. I saw your name and I was like, Heimerdinger? And now we're talking about League of Legends. EFT is a wonderful mode though. It also gave me social anxiety, so it's not just you. It's not just you, Heimerdinger. I played League of Legends around the time when it first came out. Maybe it was like season 2 or something. Played 5 games. I almost broke my laptop. I was like that one War of Warcraft kid. I don't know if you guys were on the internet at the time. It was a very long time ago. But it was his brother recording him, and he's just throwing his keyboard all across the room and is bouncing off the walls. He's bouncing off the walls with his keyboard. And he's jumping everywhere, screaming. He's peeking the mic, and his brother is like a few meters away from him, but he's still peeking the mic on his phone. Or whatever he's using to record. It's great. That was me. So yeah, after that, never again. Rager. Oh, I was a Veigar main as well. And if you played Veigar, for context, Veigar has the stun, okay? Veigar has a stun on one of his skills, and you need to in order to use it correctly, you have to get the enemy exactly on the edge of the stun circle. Like, it's essentially not really a stun, it's like a little cage that you can trap your enemies in, and if they try to leave the cage and they touch the edge of the cage, they will stun themselves. It's a barrier, yeah. I prefer to call it a cage for reasons. But I like to like, I try to drop the stun edge, right? Why did he have to say edge? Now I'm thinking about edge. Why are we talking about edging? I like to drop the edge on the enemy player. I mean, essentially that is edging, I guess. I like to edge the enemy player on the barrier so that they get stunned almost immediately. But it's so hard to time it because you don't know where they're going. You have to think, you have to put yourselves in their brains and be like, where is this guy going? Like, which direction? And then you have to drop it right there and then. Essentially edging, yeah. Also known as fencing. I think I like the word edging more. We're gonna use that from now on. I like to edge the enemy player. It's such a stupid word. Where did it even come from? I swear edging meant something else completely, like 5 years ago. Don't quote me on that. Ark likes to edge people in other ways. Ark likes to edge people only in League of Legends. Legends of Runeterra is a good time though. I did play it. I did enjoy it. There's just a lot of math involved. I know the game like calculates everything for you, but you kind of have to like make a little mental note of, you know, what's 1 + 1. I don't know. And like after like 5 minutes of going in, your brain starts exploding. There's smoke coming out of your noggin, and you're like, I don't know what 1 + 1 anymore. Is it 2? Maybe it's 5. What if I put the 1 and the 1 next to each other? Is it 11? So yeah, it was too much for me. I prefer not to think. What was it? What was it someone said earlier on this stream? If you think, don't. Wise words. Did you play football games before, like eFootball or FC? No, not at all. My housemate does. My housemate got a PS5 just to play some sort of sports game, and then he never touched it. It's just sitting in the living room. And I keep thinking to myself, I'm like, I could just borrow it right now and play my own games. It crossed my mind, but I never actually went and borrowed it. Yeah, I need the win rate button for everything. If the game isn't winning for me, what's the point? I only play games to win. A very simple mind, that's me. Alright, it's another coffee time. Let me blow my nose again. Blow my nose and drink some coffee. I'm very phlegmy today. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's like snot in both my nostrils, and every time I talk and it requires a little bit more air in the word, I have to like blow a little harder. I don't know if that makes sense. Hi Twisty, welcome in. Hello Azu, welcome in. Have a good lurk. Pause. Why are we pausing? No, we're gonna keep walking. We're going straight. Full speed ahead. Choo choo. What do you mean by blow? Like blow air out of my nose a little harder. We're not. What are you thinking about? I have arrived home. Now you can rest, gamer. I hope you have a good rest. Go shower. You're stinky. I can smell you. I was never here. Who? Sorry, who said that? Who said I was never here? Just came to say hi back. Oh, hi, never here. Hi was never here. Not sure who that is. All sorts of freaky art quotes today. I don't know what's going on. Maybe because it's morning. Like, you know, it's the start of the week, and your battery power is at 100%. And then as you go through the 7 days of the week, your battery power just starts going down and down and down. It starts descending. And then by like Saturday, it goes down like 90 degrees in like you know, like the biggest roller coaster, the scariest roller coaster. No, it's just a drop tower. It goes down like a drop tower. And then by Sunday, you're like, I wake up and I go, hey guys, welcome to an ARK stream. A happy Sunday. And then I die. Then on Monday, I'm like this. I'm back to normal. ARK is freaky on Monday mornings. It's just a Monday thing. Maybe it's the complete... I know it's like the complete opposite for some of you guys because I'm unemployed. Fortunately. Which means that I don't have to experience the Monday blues. Like everybody who is working a 9 to 5 right now and listening to me in the background. I suck your energy. I am taking all the energy out of you. That's why you feel so exhausted right now on a Monday morning. And I do that with the rest of the world as well. Like every time someone's like, ugh, I hate Monday mornings. Oh, I'm so exhausted. It's because of me. Please don't say that. What do you mean? Today sucks. Today sucks because I'm sucking the energy out of you. My stream doesn't want to work. No! No, gamer. I do stream on both Twitch and YouTube. If one isn't working, then the other might work. I know YouTube is a little bad when it comes to the upload for some reason. I don't know what it is. Maybe because it's my second, it's not my main stream. My main stream is on Twitch and then the second stream is on YouTube. Like I set it up that way. Hey Nico, I missed you. We were turning everybody gay yesterday and I was like, where's the gayest man here? He's not here. I thought about you a lot. We all did. Did he move the dumbbell? I hate to tell you this, but it has moved, so yes. It's still right beside my foot though, but like slightly moved. It's okay, my entire nail already fell off my foot. Nobody even needs a pinky nail. Who needs a pinky toenail? Not me. We don't really need it for balance. Like, what is the use of a pinky toenail? Why did someone in this universe give us a pinky toenail to begin with? Like, it doesn't do anything. It only hurts you. Like, every time you shove your foot in a shoe, it's like, it sometimes pokes you. Yeah, why do we have nails? Going back to sleep, work overload makes me not function. Have a good stream. Goodbye, Danish. Rest well, please. Please, please. Busy guy. Thank you for all your service in every single stream. I will miss you, 07. It's like we're never seeing Danish ever again. I cry. How do you mess up wearing a shoe, Ark? I don't know, if you put it in the wrong shoe. You put your right shoe on your left foot. Never done that before? Have you wore it backwards before? You put the heel on your toe area? No, just me? Okay, that's fine. I'm the weird one. Pinky toes are the evolution chopping block in the next 300,000 plus years. I heard that if you actually took off your entire pinky toe, try it right now, that you would not be able to balance. Actually, don't try it right now. I don't want you to bleed out of your toe. Your lack of toe. Bleed out of your foot. I'm gonna put the left shoe in the right... Left shoe in the right shoe. Is that what I said? I mean... I mean, if you put your foot in the wrong shoe, I had to like, you know, roll back a little bit. I had to reverse time a little bit. Turn back the clock because I just realized I said the wrong thing. Right shoe in the left shoe or the left shoe in the right shoe. If you put the left shoe in the right shoe, does it mean that you put it on the correct shoe? Or does it mean you put it in the Rio shoe? The R shoe? Oh, you guys are confusing me. In 2,000 years, our toes will be gone. What happens to our toes? What do you think happens to them? Do we like turn into horses? Turn into Uma Musume. Starts running. Do you think hooves will be a better evolutionary... I can't call it foot. A stepping limb. Do you think hooves will be a better stepping limb than a foot? What's a better way to describe it? I can't call it a foot anymore because hooves are not feet. There has to be a better way to describe it. A foundation? Appendage. Your bottom appendage. Your lowest appendage. Unless you have another limb that's really freaking long that extends past your feet. But like, your longest appendage that hits the floor. My body is telling me to sleep. Good night, guys. You're not allowed, Stixon. I'm gonna sit there in the corner of your bedroom and just stare at you. I am the sleep paralysis demon. If not the corner of your bedroom, I will be under your bed. I hope you sleep well. Sweet dreams, Stixon. Enjoy your dreams. My bedroom is the living room. I'm gonna crawl out of your TV. It's me, Ark. Your biggest nightmare. Times are so hard we had to fire the existing sleep paralysis demon, outsource them to VTubers. This is how I get money. Remember when I said I was not employed? It's because... Is this NDA? Am I allowed to talk about this? My boss, I will not name names, was like, hey Ark, this is your job now. We're putting you in the corners of every single bedroom to scare the living shit out of all these kids. Anytime you can't move in bed, every time you're like, oh, I'm stuck, my eyes are open, I'm wide awake, but I can't move. It's me. Evil Santa. Santa? It's not Christmas yet. We're still, what? 4 months away from Christmas? Okay, I missed this message, Zyra. What are you saying about toes? People would have to seek partners multiple times for people who are born without toenails. Someone has to have the mutated gene for no other issue, and the gene has to spread. I'm gonna let you guys on a secret. My pinky toenail is so small. It might as well be non-existent. So like the fact that it just like flew off from me stubbing my toe, I'm just like, whatever, it's fine. There's no difference anyway. I bleed a little bit and it hurts for like, I don't know, a day. But whatever. Do I need a toenail? No. It's not like I'm not a cat. I don't use my nails to like my toenails, my feet to scratch my ears. I'm not a cat despite me having cat ears right now. I stare at myself, wait. Okay, I really need to blow my nose. I have so much phlegm in my body. What's going on? I just need like another... We need to evolutionize ourselves. We need another hole in our body where like the mucus just excretes out from and like onto a tissue paper or something that's like not on our face, not like near our mouth holes. Because I would like to talk and have, you know, empty my nasal cavity at the same time without having to pause myself. Hold on, I'm gonna pause myself again. Alright, I'm back. What? Like, yeah, like a whale blowhole? Like another hole on your body somewhere. Do fingernails and toenails taste differently? Slythan, you eat toenails? I've seen Ark toes, can confirm. Nico has seen my toes before. He's the only person here who has really seen my toes. I am so sorry, Nico. I'm so sorry I had to expose my toes to you. That's a bunghole? A what? Hold on. No worries, Ark, we understand. Thank you, Nas. I'm glad you do. There is sun that is pointing directly in my eyes. I will need to close the blinds before I actually go blind. I will be right back, guys. Oh, my eyes. Alright. I am back. Hello! Why did you torture the man? Nico, do you feel tortured? I've seen the legendary Ark workstations. I know she lives and I know how she lives, and I went, damn, you live... I thought we were friends. I have the cleanest workspace. I have the best looking workspace. No, actually, it's pretty bad right now. If only I had my own study. I share a study with another person, by the way. It's looking a little better now. I just want to tell you guys, I bought this like monitor stand, okay? And I measured it perfectly. I made it so that I was like, okay, let me measure, because okay, this is, I want to show you guys what this looks like, but I'm gonna have to describe it because I don't have Microsoft Paint in front of me, and it's every time I open up a software, my PC lags and then I freeze for like 5 seconds, and you guys don't want that. So I have 2 bookshelves right beside me. They are bordering my desk, right? So my desk is like in the middle of these 2 bookshelves. And so I was like, I can't have anything that's bigger than that because, first of all, it's gonna fall off my desk. Second of all, it's not really gonna fall because it's gonna hit the bookshelves on both sides, right? So I'm like, I measured everything. I was like, this is perfect. This is the perfect width for my desk. And so I went and I bought this like very, very, very pretty walnut wood big monitor stand where I can shove things under it. It acts as a second shelf almost. And I'm like, guys, this is perfect. And so like now my desk looks very organized. That's not where I'm getting at, by the way. But now I have to, because it's so tall, because it's a second shelf. Like, it has to be tall enough to put stuff under. I have to keep looking up at my monitor now. And I have to slant it down. So, like, I'm looking up like a crazy person every time I play games, and I have to start shrimping. And I'm like, I can't do that to myself anymore, right? Because I'm going to start looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame if I keep slouching like that, if I keep shrimping. And so I've pulled up my chair so that it's taller and I sit higher. But because I'm like 3 breadcrumbs tall, according to some of you guys, my feet are now dangling. They're not touching the ground, and I feel like an even bigger idiot. I feel like I'm 5 years old. But, you know, at least I can swing my feet back and forth. It's kind of fun. But at the same time, it's not, you know, it's apparently not good for your posture either. So it's either one, I shrimp, or 2, I start feeling like a 5-year-old. That sounded no, it's not. It's not adorable. Lore accurate goblin, I am average height. It's just that my chair is very high. Honey, you're not an idiot, you're beautiful. They don't... Being beautiful and being an idiot do not cancel each other out. Like, I can be pretty and I can be an idiot at the same time. Have you seen those, like, beautiful blonde himbos? Nico? Yeah, like a himbo. They're beautiful and they're idiots. And that is exactly your type. You just get a stool to put your feet on, though. I've been stepping on my bag. I have this Arknights bag. It's the human resources bag, the one that you see whenever every time you gacha in the game, and you open it up, and you know, the girls pop out at you. Jump scared. But like, that's the bag I use as my stool. It's not really a stool though. I do feel bad because I'm putting my stinky feet on it all the time. I do need I need a proper footrest. Being an idiot is more fun though. Are you speaking from experience? I'm kidding. It's me, you're right. I do enjoy being an idiot a lot of times. Being an idiot is fun because a lot of times you don't have to, you don't have to set the expectations for other people, like set the high expectations for other people. Like the moment people meet you, you can just be an idiot and they're like, ah, yes. My expectations of you are on the ground. So that every time you do something that is like just slightly smart, you can be like, hey guys, I know 1 + 2 = 3. They'd be like, yes, Ark, very smart. A round of applause. And anything you do from then on, you would just get a lot of people praising you. Please, I want big, buff, muscular men to go up to me and ask, what's the Spanish word for tortilla? I just want to... I don't want that experience. I want it for you, though. And I want to see it happen. You should bring your friend with you every time we're out, so that any time that happens, I need them to record it for me. I need a whole video, and I need to see it happen in real time. Can you see yourself in the future stepping on a higher quality bag? You want me to buy Gucci? I mean, I could. No, I can't. I'm broke. Does anybody here have a Gucci bag for my feet? I will borrow it for a lifetime. I don't know if you want it back, that's why. If I already put my grubby feet on your Gucci bag, I don't know if you would want it back. Just asking. A very expensive footrest, yeah. $400 footrest. that isn't even supposed to be a footrest, but I'm using it as a footrest because I have so much money lying around. Extend your legs, leg extension surgery. We will get jackhammer IRL. I've heard about that before. Not that I wanted to get taller or anything. I did search it up, but I was like, I wonder, you know, I wonder what like a leg extension surgery might be like. And like apparently they stretch out like your kneecaps or something. Dipshitty, hello, it's been a while. We're just talking about leg extension surgeries. They extend out your kneecaps, but I'm like, that's a very important joint on your body, right? No? Like what happens if it fucks up in the future? Like what do? You just never walk ever again? It's insanely painful and expensive. I don't think it's worth it. People would pay for that just to get taller. I just want to let you know, every time a girl says, I want a really tall guy, they're lying. They're lying. Because once that tall guy ends up being an asshole, they would choose the short guy over the tall guy. 100% of the time. No, 200% of the time. It's really the height is just the first impression. And the first impression only lasts for 6 seconds or something like that. And then afterwards it's just personality. I could be like the SpongeBob meme. You know, all I like is personality, and it's true. First impressions are, I know, like they are a thing, but like you don't have to rely on it. Unless it's a job interview, then you have to rely on the first impression because it's only gonna last. The interview is probably only gonna last 15 minutes. Maybe less if you don't look nice and presentable. 5 minutes. Who would like a short-lived creature that you can pick up and hug? Exactly. The reason why short guys are called short kings is for a good reason. There's a reason why they're called short kings. There's a reason why the word king is right next to short. Do you understand? Don't be tall, speaking from experience. It sucks. Yeah, and your head is always hitting the freaking ceiling. Every time you get into a car, you're like, ugh, my forehead. And then you start losing brain cells. And that's how you become dumb and you start relying on first impressions. A lot of girls just filter based off first impressions. This is why you don't date girls on the first meeting. I'm giving you life advice right now. I'm giving you relationship advice, by the way. You have to, first of all, be friends with a girl and know her, and she has to know you before you go, oh, let's go on a date. Because dates are the worst way to get to know people, and I just want to say that from experience. Especially, don't go on a movie date. Those are the worst. Nobody talks to each other. I think even like, I know it works, like coffee dates, blah, 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 restaurant dates, yeah, sure, whatever. I do want to say that the best chemistry comes from being friends first. How do you avoid getting friends? No, that's the process. That's the process, Froglog. You start by getting friend zoned first. That's only the beginning. You start by being you get friend zoned and then you start working up the ladder. Thank you for the follow. Drainderous, welcome in. Yeah, friend zone is the meta. This is what I'm talking about. Everybody ignores this. They're like, oh, I just got friend zone. No. Yeah, you gotta crawl before you walk. You can't just go straight to the very top. Everybody has these high expectations of dating, and that's why everybody is single. Gay hookup culture would like a word with you. I heard about those, like... Is this a... I didn't set the stream as mature, did I? Okay, we're not talking about it. I was learning about gay hookup culture yesterday. And some of the stuff you guys do is crazy. Friendzone is the meta, guys. Friendzone is the meta. You will never crawl out of friendzone. Hadn't had a girlfriend for 5 years, gangster. We up in the lonely corner. You just gotta be best friends with another girl. That's it. That's literally all it is. You have to know her from, like, the ins and outs of her personality before you go into the ins and outs of other areas. Ark asking us... No, I'm not asking you to hit on friends. I am not. Sometimes people just end up, you know, being attracted to friends, and then it goes both ways. Who the fuck were you with yesterday, and why wasn't I invited? We were drawing femboys. I was with... We had Rem in chat yesterday. We were talking a lot about... I was turning everybody gay. That's what you missed. Ark is being Delulu again. Maybe. Maybe that's just my hot take. I don't want to be friend-zoned. I want to make enemies with everyone. A very fair take. If everybody's equal on your books, and people treat you equally on their books as well, then it's all fair. Going from friends to lover is good and is advised, but not friend-zoned lovers. The friend zone is a lie. I mean, if you're friends and then develop attraction, that's one thing, but if you're already romantically interested, the friend zone is definitely not the meta. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on the context. It really does. My words are not gospel. Do not listen to me all the time. It's only from what I've seen that works. I am the first victim of gay turning beams. Who else want to join the club? Who else wants to be gay? Start lining up. We're doing a quick security check. What if I make an enemy of a woman and slowly fall in love? That's the best trope. Enemies to lovers, slow burn? We were just talking about that yesterday. That is my favorite type of fictional media. And I say fictional because you don't see it in real life. Chemicals in water and turning the chicken frogs gay or something? Yeah. Oh, I don't know why I read chicken frogs. Like, what the heck are chicken frogs? Why did my brain suddenly read chicken frogs? Because that's 2 different animals. We're turning friggin' frogs gay. We're not turning chicken frogs gay. What is a chicken frog anyway? Is it a frog with wings? With chicken wings? Is it a chicken with frog legs? Is it a very smooth chicken? A very slimy and very smooth chicken. There is one thing that both chickens and frogs have in that are similar. They both eat bugs, right? So there is a chance that, like, maybe one day the frog will evolve into the chicken, or the other way around. The frog. The frockin'. That would be pretty cool, though, if we all start merging together into one entity, into one species. This is why I'm a dragon and I look like a cat. And also human at the same time. I am just the product of evolution. I'm from the far distant future, where I am turning into multiple species at once. Can you give us advice on how to smuggle contraband? The what? I only have hot takes, Ural. Oh, my phlegm is getting so bad. I'm so stuffy. what's going on, and the snot won't come out of my nose. A genetically engineered dragon. Maybe that's what I am. Someone just took all my cells and they merged them together. I am a tube baby. I'm a tube fetus. Has the hooves thing happened yet? Looking at my hands, I don't think so. I still have 5 fingers. What's something that's popular that you think sucks? League of Legends? I don't know. What's something popular that you think sucks? Straws? Sorry. A Roomba? Yeah, right. I need a hotter take. What's a hot take? What's something that's popular that I think sucks? I don't know, guys. A lot of popular things suck. Everyone hates League. Ice cold pierced me right in the noggin. So I did a little digging chat, and apparently you can't convert someone not attracted to you to being attracted to you, but you can maybe convert neutral to being attracted to, so like just not be unattractive, I guess. This is the thing too. I have another freaking hot take that everybody can look attractive. It takes effort, but everybody can look attractive. You just have to try. Be a magnet? No, you have. Go to the gym right now. Why don't you sign up for a gym membership? You're already attractive, Nico. You can't say even me. Everybody has the potential, but they just don't work hard for it. You don't need to have, like, everybody has a different face. Okay. Facial symmetry and facial attractiveness is very subjective. So, like, don't even look at your face. Look at the rest of you. Attractiveness can come from your personality. It can come from your body build. It can come from multiple different, your hairstyle. It can come from very, very, like, a lot of different things. And if, like, everything on your body or about you is like slightly attractive, you merge it all together, you get a sum of all of the slightly more attractive things about you, and then you become really attractive. That's my other hot take. Physical traits is like maybe 30%, the rest is character and personality. But people's personality and character just ain't gonna, they can change, just people are stubborn. I think that's the thing. Everybody's like, I'm just gonna not change, you know, like, cause I'm a narcissist and I love myself for who I am already. Like, do you not think that the future you is not you? That's still you. That's just a better version of you, right? Like, even if you were to change, that the future you is still you. You're not a different person. This is not like, you're not like disintegrating yourself, turning yourself into a puddle of goo and then reshaping yourself again, or like, you know, cloning yourself or something. Future me is not me, past. This is my third hot take. Past you is still you, future you is still you, you is still you. I think if you think about the past you is not you, I'm gonna have to like I like that thought, that mentality too, because it's like, you know, I am me in the present, but at the same time, I think the best way to approach life's problems is to accept the fact that you have made mistakes before. And the fact that you have learned from those mistakes makes you the you now. So because that was you, and this is also you, right? That's what makes you you. The amount of yous I said in that sentence irk the heck out of me. I will stop talking. Being born with... No, Nico! I appreciate you in every day of my life. Especially yesterday when you weren't here. And I was like, where's Nico? Nico could be here right now. We could be talking about more of the gays, but alas, we're busy. Past, future, self-diplomacy is so important. It is. Thinking about the past and future is just being Delulu. Hi, Keith. True. Live in the moment. Preparing for the future? Not my thing. It gives me anxiety. I get stressed. Butterfly caterpillar literally melts itself to reform. You can ignore the part where I said disintegrate and turn into goo. I think cloning is more accurate. Cloning. It's too early in the morning for all this philosophy. I need to pass out. Good night, Nero. Have a good morning nap. Hashtag financial freedom. Today, me is just gonna try and enjoy life. I think that's a good approach too. I think once you actually enjoy life every day, your future will be enjoyable as well. To a certain extent. Past me is stupid, small future me is evil. Past me was pretty stupid too. I think everybody's past was stupid. That's why you're allowed to say all kids are stupid, because every kid has done stupid things and every kid is stupid. Just accept the fact that everybody has been stupid in their lives. Because me too. I'm eating a cordon bleu? A cordon bleu? Wait, what is that? I don't... Goodbye, Ark. Have a good... Goodbye! Bye, gamer! Enjoy your dinner! If you don't think about things at all, then every day is a great day. Yeah, just don't think. Thinking's overrated. Low-key just enjoying life is also not something I think is good advice. You have to enjoy life while thinking about other things too. I mean, to a certain extent, right? Enjoy life, to a certain extent. Because, like, sometimes it requires a lot of hardship in order to get to places. Everybody has experienced that. I'm just speaking truth. And if you hard disagree with that, I'm gonna squint at you. I'm gonna question your life choices. Everybody has gone through hardship. Gotta love hearing all this philosophy while doing dishes is kind of crazy. How did we come to this? Is it because we were talking about relationships? Past me is stupid, present me is dead inside, future me is meow meow, no work, no school, no thinking, just meow meow. Just meow meow. It's more like I think that one has to realize enjoyment is subjective and therefore you should pursue a graded concept of good and learn to enjoy the hardships you need to endure. I think there's a good balance of hardship and not hardship. And you need to balance it out. You need to be like, okay, if I have suffered this much, then I have to not suffer this much in order to, like, have a good balance of suffering and not suffering. Because if you suffer too much, then you're like, now my life is, now I just want to kill myself in Minecraft. But, like, if you don't suffer enough, you're never really going to get anywhere, because we all know that you should not live in comfort all the time, right? Like, I am where I am right now. I'm not in a very, like, the best place, but, like, I feel like I am in a good-ish place because I have worked, like, I have suffered through the previous years of working in a 9-to-5 job. Fuck office work. In Minecraft, yeah, in Minecraft hardcore specifically. The lesson of today is to put the fries in the bag. Alright, class. Have you learned anything today? What is the moral of this story? Is just to not think. On a Monday morning? What are these deep topics in a Monday morning? A little hardship prepares you for the road bumps of situations where you don't have your parents to bail you out. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people, a lot of successful people have, I don't know if you'd like, I wouldn't say a lot, but like, there are some who have lived the streets for years. Before they became big. As in like homeless. Moral of the story, buy more cards. You just need, okay, you just need the desperation. You need to feel desperate enough to actually want something. And if you don't have that if you haven't suffered, you won't have the desperation. I learned that Ark doesn't scratch the ears with their feet. And that is the lesson of today, guys. Ending stream right now. Goodbye. Let me blow my nose again. This is suffering. This is part of the suffering, guys. I speak with phlegm in my nose. If every year a part of this hardship gets replaced at some point, if no original part remains, is it still hardship? Let me think about that for a little bit. If every year of a part of this hardship gets replaced at some point, if no original part remains, is it still hardship? It's a Monday morning. I can't think. I don't know what that means. What? The hardship of Theseus. Oh, not the ship of Theseus. The ship of Theseus conundrum. Oh no. What in the rewording of ship of Theseus did that chatter try to say? My brain. Anyways, guys, what's for lunch? Who are we shipping together? Sasuke and Naruto. Sasunaru lovers, enjoyers. Raise of hands. Can we ship Ark with X-Ark? Self-cessed? Can if you want to. She's sitting right here. She's right beside me. I didn't watch Naruto, so you don't have to. As long as you know who Sasuke is, and as long as you know who Naruto is, you can still ship them in your head. You've seen the meme images, not the screenshots of the anime, have you not? They're everywhere. Who's Naruto? He's a ninja. Real question, if we replace the characters in a ship with identical characters bit by bit, is it still Ship of Theseus? I'm gonna go into a philosophy class right now. Sign me up. I don't know the answer to that. My brain is broken. Guys, I don't know. I'm gonna cry. This is it. This is the entire stream. Monday morning where we talk about hard, difficult topics. It's like I'm back in school all over again. I I hate school, guys. I got shoved in lockers and I hid in bathroom stalls. Thanks for the head pat. Our cells are not the same cell we were months ago. That's true, we do change. We're always changing all the time. Did you know that we get like 5,000 cancer cells that spawn in our bodies every single day? Maybe more? They just die. Because our immune systems are so good at killing them. Go drink some coffee. Oh shit, my coffee is cold. This is the best advice I've had all day. Drink some coffee. Okay, I will. I am so scared to know what you're trying to say, Tai Chi. What is that censored word? Word. What is that censored word? I hope it is not what I think it is. It doesn't start with the letter D, does it? My advice is to drink decaffeinated ones. Decaffeinated coffee? But I like my caffeine, and it runs in my blood. It's my fuel. Who am I without caffeine? Not Ark. Dead cells. I'm gonna be so for real with you. I just hit the star button a random amount of times and let people fill in the blanks themselves. I did not know that was what you were into. It says more about them than it does me. It was a test. Did I pass? With flying colors? I want to be on the rainbow road. You came up with something, so I think you failed. Shit. This is why I failed school, guys. This is why I dropped out. Barack Obama in chat. Hello. Welcome in. We're not talking about anything strange. Don't worry. Evil firing. Exactly. That's exactly what we should do to Tai Chi. I don't want to do any more tests. This is why I'm not in school anymore. This is why I'm also not employed. This is why I'm a streamer. This is why I stream. It's so I don't have to think. I don't have to do exams and tests anymore. I didn't know we're going back to square one. Streamer. What? The stromer? The streamer? I can't read. Can I look at your skull? Okay, give me 1 second. Let me just take a knife. I'm gonna poke it right through my forehead. And then I will dig my fingers in and pry my brain open. Sorry, my skull open. It seems empty. Oh, you're looking right now? I didn't know I could do it that quickly. Is there even like, is there a speck of something inside at least? I really need to know. Do I have at least something in there? Did you know that bird brains are very, very, very dense and birds are very smart? Even though they have tiny ass brains. Their brains are like, I don't know, 1/10 of what our brains are? A stormer. You sniff at the brain, so I do have a brain. It's not empty. You're lying to me, 641. I do not have an empty skull. I do have a brain. There was something there because Tai Chi is clearly sniffing it. He sniffed at the brain. I did in fact know that, but also bird intelligence is highly variable. The whole term bird brain is a lie. Crows are very smart. They are. I know this because my past life is as a crow. That means, and I know because I'm very smart. Birds. The boards. Just chatting straight. That's me. Hi, Scotchy. Happy Monday. Are you guys ready for the week ahead? Are you guys preparing for fall, autumn at all? Is there anything special happening in August? Bird are indeed smarts, but birds aren't. Wait, what is BIRD? Head on a Monday? Is that what I said? Are you guys ready for head? I hope not. That is not what I said. Are you guys ready for head? Are you guys oh true. A lot of you guys are going back to school. Back to school. Are you taking advantage of all of the back to school deals? Anime NYC soon, which is cool. Ooh, I want to go. I think I've been 1 year. Now that I think about it. I was doing a little brain rotation because I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure I've been to Anime and NYC 1 year. And I did. I bought a limited edition Tokidoki Unicorno, and it's one of my best possessions right now. They had a limited edition, like an even limited edition of the thing that I collect, the Unicornos. And it's the Statue of Liberty, which I was stupid for not buying. I got like the shiny original one, the first Unicorno ever made. And I was like, this is good enough for me. I'm not even an avid collector, which I'm not. But now that I think about it, I'm like, I could have gotten the Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberté. They had a Statue of Liberty Unicorno. It's a little figurine. It's a unicorn. Every time I show people my unicorn collection, they're like, I see you're into MLPs. And I'm like, no, it's a completely different series. I am not a brony. And then when I say that, they're like, yeah, you're a Pegasister. And I'm like, I'm not a Pegasister either. I like unicorns, but I'm not into My Little Pony. It's very, very different. All roads lead to Rome. Don't say that. I will never go there. I did listen to Smile a lot. The Pegasister. Yeah, apparently like girls who are into MLP are called Pegasisters. And I did not know this until someone called me a Pegasister. And I'm like, I'm not a Pegasister. I didn't even know what that was until the day they called me a Pegasister. We're not pegging sisters. That's a word I wish I could delete from my brain. I hate that word too, don't worry. There was no pegging involved. God, I hate that word. Why did he have to say it like that? Now that it's supposed to be Pegasus, right? And then, you know, like a sister. We're not, man. Who came up with that word? You're pointing fingers at me. This is the community built. Oh shit, it's over. And then the furries happen. The fault lies with me. I just wanted to collect unicorns. I just want to talk about my unicorn collection and that's it. I didn't know we would get here. One day I will show you guys my entire collection of unicorns. You pulled for. You're playing Zenless Zone Zero. You pulled for Yanagi. Ugh. Got her W engine. Ugh. You just share arc. Ugh. Congratulations. I'm waiting for the next banner. I'm waiting for my mecha pilot with her feet exposed. I'm not pulling her because of feet. I'm pulling her because of the cool mecha unit that she pilots. I just want to clarify because everybody's so when they saw her trailer, anybody who's watched her trailer, you would know this, but there's this one whole, it's not even one frame. It's like 6 frames of her feet for some reason, and it's just like feet in your face, and then everybody was like, yeah, you know, feet character, but I'm like, no, you guys are all ignoring the best aspect of this character, and it's like the piloting of the mecha unit. Let me blow my nose. I can't do this anymore. Yeah, blow my nose out of my one nose hole. But yeah, I think Seed is cool. I had to hop off for work for a moment. I turned sound back in, and the first thing I hear is feet in your face. Sorry, I should stop talking about feet and just talk about the Gundam unit. The fault lies in me. You missed the Pegasus. I hate that word now. I'm never gonna say that word ever again. I'm just gonna call it the full thing. A Pegasus sister. We make it 10 times better. We take the entire word and we turn it into something else. It's a Pegasus sister. No, Pegasus sister. Unicorn sister. What about we call it just Unisister? How about that? Makes more sense. I generally can't tell if the whole oh my god feet thing is truly just a meme or if that many people are actually into it. I don't know. I'm not into it. I'm not a feet enjoyer. I can't really put myself in their shoes. I can't put my feet in their shoes, sorry. We should stop talking about feet. We stopped talking about Pegasisters too. Pegasus sister. Shoes. Yeah, shoes. You know what the best shoes are? The best brand of shoes? It's not your Gucci. It's not your Nikes. It's not your whatever is out there. It's not your Hard Rocks. Whatever it is. It's not your goth platform shoes. It's your Hokas. Everybody should own a pair of Hokas. Every stream feet gets brought up and every stream goes, wait, stop talking about feet clock. We're talking about shoes now. We're talking about Hokas. We should talk about Hokas because they're my favorite brand of shoes. Rocinantes? Rocinante isn't a brand. I mean, it could be. I feel like if Project Moon one day, their PR team, their marketing team decides, okay, let's make a brand. Let's start selling shoes. And they name the brand of the shoes Rocinante, people would buy that shit. And if it looks exactly like the shoes that Dawn owns, like the actual Rocinantes in the game, people will buy that shit. Preg a sister? No, that's even worse. No, Hitori, no, stop googling. Don't Google anything. You stop. Erase your browser history. We're not going any further. Someone said Hoka. Yeah, Hokas. The fuck are Hokas? They're like, I want to call them orthopedic shoes, but they're like not really. They're like shoes designed for the comfort of your feet. And once you start wearing Hokas, like you can't wear anything else. Like they're just that comfortable. And they have shoes specifically designed for multiple different things, like daily things in your life. Daily happenings. There's like one specifically for like Hakma shoes. No! Anyways, there's one specifically designed for like walking or for hiking or for standing or for like professional fields. Walking shoes, yeah. And I bought the ones that are called like okay, I forgot the name. But I bought one specifically for standing for long periods of time. So like if you're working as a nurse or you're working as a doctor, where you don't get to sit a lot and you don't, I mean, you do a lot of walking, but you're mostly standing. They have these like very, very soft cushions at the bottom of this, like for the sole, and it feels so good to walk in. To stand in, mind you, because they're more for like standing shoes. They're standing shoes, essentially. And even though I love my platform boots, I cannot stand or walk in them for a very long time. They're very heavy, and they don't have such a comforting sole as a Hoka. And so like I just wear my Hokas everywhere now. Every time I go on a walk, I'm like, nobody's gonna look at me anyway. Local goth girl walks out in her Hokas. Nobody cares. They're the most comfortable shoes I've ever owned. Yeah, exactly. Everybody should get them. Everybody should get them. And you will find this shoe for you. There's like wide feet versions too of a lot of the different shoe designs that they have. So it's like very, very catered for feet. I should censor that word. I'm not gonna say feet ever again. I heard goth girl and my brain came back. Sorry, I'm goth girl. I should censor that word too. We're not saying goth ever again. I would have killed for shoes like that during my phlebotomy clinical trials. You should get one right now. Like, I'm not even a phlebotomy doctor. I'm not a clinical surgeon. But I still got those shoes and I'm like, this is great. And apparently their walking shoes have this little like curve to them that makes you want to, they push you towards the next step, so you don't put that much effort into, you know, walking. They're like effortless walking shoes. I should be an ambassador of Hoka. They should just hire me. I should be their salesperson. I should take commissions. Every time someone buys a Hoka shoe, they should give me 5% of the sale. 5% is really low. 25% of the sale. I should get sponsored by Hoka right now. I've owned some combat boots with therapeutic soles for years. I only ever wear either that or flip-flops. Do you have the brand for that? Because like these days, nobody makes combat boots the same way as back then. Everybody chickens out on like, they don't chicken out, they don't have the budget for real leather anymore. They add like weird plastics and rubber in the shoes. And you can't even break them in anymore. They just hurt. Feet is banned now. Heck yeah. Leather. Is that what it's called? Pleather? Gross material. Local dragon girl works as shoes ambassador. Yeah, that's me. Our freedom units are banned. Clock. Freedom units. Combat boots are very comfy for hiking. I had since 2008 Gibson brand. Okay, Gibson. Let me just remember that. Gibson brand. One of you guys said Brahma. Thank you, Froglog. Greetings from Colombia. Does everybody around you wear combat boots? There is a combat, not combat, but there's a boots subreddit where it's just everybody just talks about boots. I found it the other day because I was curious. I was mad about like boots not using good material. Fake leather is pleather. Oh, that's what it is. Because I've had these platforms for a very long time. I've had them for years, okay? And they were my favorite. They had very, it was, I don't know if it's real leather, but it was like very, very good material. To the point where I could just say, yes, it feels like real leather. And I wore them so much. I wore them every single day. They were very comfy. They were like high heels, okay? They were like 6-inch stiletto almost type of boots. I can't even call them boots. People would kill me. But like, goth boots. I have to specify that these are like goth boots. Goth platform boots. I wore them so much that they started ripping, right? They ripped a lot over the years. And I would say I got a good like, I don't know, 8 years out of them. And mind you, I was wearing them every day. So I ended up throwing them out, and I was like, you know what? I need a new pair of boots. So this is my mistake, is that I could have just brought it to like a shoe worker and got them to fix it instead of throwing it out, because I was never able to find another pair of boots exactly like it. Oh no. I feel my asthma attack coming back. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to the kitchen and get some medicine. I got too excited about my boots. I got so mad about my boots that my asthma was like, here, we're gonna attack you for that. Okay, I'll be right back. 500 years later. I'm back. I am not dead. That was the longest intermission, I'm sorry. Are you guys hungry? Alright, Leviathan. Are you ready for some gargled up food? Up to into your mouth. Hello, Dad. I'm Dad. Oh. I didn't realize Dad was here in chat. Hey, Dad, it's me. 200 years in the darkness with only Ark. The Arcris bars. Wait, I really like that name. I'm gonna open up a shop for protein bars. I'm gonna start selling protein bars called Arcris bars. Glad you're alive. I'm slightly alive. Ooh, it's a headphones only streamer. I'm not a headphones only streamer. That's you. That's you, Hale. 500 cigarettes? The wood? You're worse than me? I'm very wholesome streamer. Very say so. I'm a very comfy streamer. I market myself as a comfy streamer. I have my comfy tea with me. I got a new cup of liquid. No more coffee. I have some... What is this? Some black coffee. Sorry. I automatically go towards coffee when it comes to liquids. I have some black tea. It's not coffee. I clearly said I got rid of my coffee, got tea, and then I said I got black coffee. No, it's black tea. It's black tea. It's black tea. Black tea. Black tea. I shall order all your hemo bar. I meant, yeah, my number one customer, DeSancho fan. Take all of my my protein bars. What were we talking about earlier? Remind the chat, please. We were talking about wholesome topics like shoes. We were not talking about stuff like feet or pegging things. By the way, I should just make my streams like mature, for mature audiences only. This has been the topic that has been going through my head for days and days and days. Is that I realized, guys, I'm not very say-so. I have to admit it, I'm not very say-so. And over the months, over this past year, I've gotten worse. I've gotten worse. And I've gotten worse, and I've gotten a lot worse, until now I am back to where I was before I started streaming. I was like, okay, I wasn't say-so before, okay? But I was like, let me just, you know how I said everybody can change, everybody can, you know, turn into something else, right? I tried my best. I really did, but we're gonna maybe we just have to reprint. I'm not gonna be a lewd streamer, no, but I'm like, what if... I think we're just gonna have to start filtering some kids out. We're gonna have to put for mature streamers, or streamers, I'm the mature streamer, for mature audiences in our streams, and so we can not run the risk of talking to 13-year-olds in chat. Bina? Me? Corrupted space dragon. Sorry, my coughs are back. I just had a mini what's it called? Asthma attack. I don't have enough oxygen going to my brain now either, so I may be a little bit slower. I may talk a little bit more dumber. I may sound like an idiot. I need my oxygen and I'm not getting it. Studies suggest we can change about 40% of our personality through concentrated effort. Okay, let's all hold hands in a circle. Guys, let's form a circle. We're gonna all hold hands. We're gonna start putting our minds together. Okay? Do you feel the energy coming towards the little circle in the middle? We and we ah. Does anybody have a chant for that? We need something like a Gregorian chant, but for our concentrated effort for our personalities. Is this gonna be a summoning circle for a Pegasus sister? No? Are we summoning a Pegasus sister? No, I don't think so. What would a Pegasus sister... Freaking hate that word. It's a tongue twister. What if I just call it a Pegasister? We're just gonna use the actual word Pegasister. Pegasister. What are they even gonna do for us? What is a Pegasister even gonna do for us? Nothing. A Pegasus... No! Clock, are you still there? Can we ban that word? You can ride it. You can ride a Pegasister? No, it's a... Pegasisters is an actual person. Yup. Alright, Pegasisters banned. We're slowly removing all the sus in here. Oh, hi, Rance. Welcome in. Happy Monday. 07. You're already saluting me like I'm gonna die. I am dying. I died a while ago. I died 5 minutes ago. You're having a happy Monday morning. That's good. Everybody should have happy Monday mornings. I can't be the only one. Right? I should get rid of the Monday morning exhaustion, the grogginess that everybody feels. We have to balance it out. Sounds like something epic happened. No, I had an asthma attack. I mean, it is kind of epic because I was coughing my lungs out. If you can count that as epic. Yeah, Monka W. Hell yeah, asthma attacks. I have an installation disk here and a bunch of routers. Do you think it would help boost the energy circle? Maybe. Oh yeah, we have to amplify it. Oh, and then we can all turn to like friggin' Goku with her hair spiking out because of all the energy that we are exuding out from our bodies. Maximum. Is this what we call aura? It's like a community aura. That's what we have. Excuse me. Wait. There we go. Oh, the door's wide open. Oh, that's not good. I can't believe we were talking about feet with the doors open. That's not good. We survived another Monday. Monk, oh, it's still in the middle of the day for me. For a lot of people here too. But if you guys are done with your Mondays, congratulations, the worst day of the week has passed. You did it. Stop bringing it up. I can't, Clog. It's so hard. That word is like it's a common word in my ledger, in my English ledger. Hi, Liar. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Huge raid! Huge raid! What are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning stream! I'm sniffing. I'm sniffing on my eucalyptus. What is it? Eucalyptus inhaler? Wait, Shiro, were you guys streaming together? Huge, another huge raid. Hello, Shiro. Hello, Liar. Hello, Shiro and Liar community. Welcome in. We are a comfy streamer. We talk about comfy topics. We were collabing. Ooh. What game? It can't be Limbus. You guys can't be playing Limbus Company together. That's not a collab game. Headphones on. No, 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 no. No, no, no. We're not gonna talk about headphones only topics. You can put me on the speaker. It's fine. I will control myself. Are we wild like a hunt? You're the wild one. The one wild dude. 56. Dude 56. The wild one. I am a comfy space dragon cat. You, but no, that's me. Heathcliff, you can't steal my personality like that. That's me. Not allowed. Is this impersonation thing that's going on here? You become me, I become you. Okay, I'm Heathcliff now. Guys, I've changed my name to Heathcliff. My name shall be Heathcliff. You guys cannot call me Ark. Blast on full volume like I have, be real. I hope I'm not on speakers. I say I'm okay. I say put me on speakers, but now I'm scared. Oh no. Why'd you steal the coupon, sir? Never mind, I don't want to be Heathcliff anymore. I don't want to be Heathcliff anymore. Hello, not Ark. Yeah, it's me. My name is not Ark. Oh god. Looks at the time. Let me just mute myself for one quick second. Waking up the neighbors? You want me to start screaming? Because I can. That'd be fun though. The moment I go, guys, put me on speakers, and then I start moaning. We don't do that here. Do not put not Ark over the PA system at work and get promoted to CEO. I mean, it works. I could sell you right now to your boss. I could. I would be down. No, thank you. Have you guys been to the animates where like they just have yaoi? They have like yaoi intercourse playing on the speakers, and it's just dudes moaning. You walk onto the floor, and it's just dudes moaning. It's so funny. I want you to think about what you just say. What did I say? Dudes moaning? Gauge paradise? That's what it is. You walk into anime and there's just yaoi on the screen. And they're like clearly doing something. I don't know if they still do that now, but like this was what, 10 years ago? They usually have a floor dedicated to yaoi. I'm sorry. I should put this stream on for mature audiences. Let me just. Can I change it right now? Violent and graphic depictions. Gambling involved. I just heard a sound. A treasure chain? Wait, what's that? Oh, thank you for the 1 month at tier 1. Thank you for the 3 months at tier 1. Thank you, Shiro. Thank you, Feeling. 3 months? Has it really been that long, Shiro? It's been 3 months? Holy crap, it doesn't feel that long. Whoa. The things I've heard are pretty graphic. Maybe we should make this a significant profanity or vulgarity. Especially as a regular part of speech. The moment I turn this on, I'm just gonna start saying the F word over and over again. Now I have the power. The cooldown on the shoutouts is so stupid. Oh. Oh, is that what's happening? There's a cooldown? I should get rid of it. Can I even get rid of it? No, I can't because it's like integrated into Twitch. Unless there is an option for me to change it. Is there an ARC category in selecting what kind of mature content? I wish. Because I don't even know where I lie. I'm just gonna turn everything on. This is a gambling stream. This is gore. What is it? Politics and sensitive social issues. A very mature game. Sexual themes, violent and graphic depictions. I start turning everything on. Going to need government clearance to get into the stream. We have Barack Obama. We had Barack Obama in chat earlier. If Barack Obama approves of this stream, then this entire stream is approved. If the government is watching us, then we're fine. Yeah, thanks, Obama. Yeah, everything, feels okay, man. Everything's fine. Would YouTube need age verification to watch a stream? Always. I mean, I have turned on this stream is not for kids, so like anybody who is under 13 will not be able to see the stream at all. I don't know if I can set it to anything higher. I want to. I want all of my streams to be like 16 plus. And I feel like maybe we should raise that even higher to like 18 plus. Add all the tags, bet. How could a minor ever lie? I mean, we have gotten minors in chat, but I'm just like, I'm not the one at fault here at that point because I did everything I could. I did tell Clock, I'm like, if you smell a child, a whiff of a child, of a minor here, it's an automatic ban. They don't even get to say anything. Nothing. Felt. Hello, Kay. How's it going, Ark? I'm good. I'm doing good. How are you? That's the real question. How are you doing? On a Monday morning. Please be gentle with the tags. No, I'm gonna go hardcore with it. Put everything up. It's all or nothing. There's been some pretty obvious people that we could tell. Yeah. I've gotten rid of people stealthily after... Thank you, Clock. 07. Doing your work. It's been a crazy week last week. A new manager at work, but pretty hopeful with life. New managers are scary because you don't know if they're competent or not. Is this another hot take of mine? Probably. But I think like the best managers are ones that have been promoted from the team that they're managing. I think the best company structure are ones where like everybody's promoted internally through a ladder. Like everybody should start at the very bottom. Yeah, lying's bad, guys. Never lie. I never lie. I'm bad at lying. My previous wasn't competent, hence replace. I see. So now we can be like even more hopeful. You can be hopeful with life and hopeful at work. I mean, work is life, but like hopeful everywhere. A little bit more hopeful. Professional work talk while you guys are working. Is anybody working right now? I'm guessing a majority of you guys are at work. If not like everyone here. Very hopeful now. Yes? Technically, Fenris, get back to work. What are you doing, Fen? Start working. Chop chop. Chop chop. Thank you for the follow, Tiger. Welcome in. You're tired? Me too. I'm home. Fortunately, I am unemployed. Me too. I love how you said fortunately, because like I feel that. I hate being employed. That's the one thing I've realized, is that I hate working at an office job. I'm employed while I wait for my class applications to open next month. Oh yeah, some of you guys are going back to school. We were saying that, like, some of you guys are going back to class. Good luck. So I'm gonna say good luck. Good luck in school. Study hard. Remember, kids, stay in school. I would love to be unemployed for a little bit. I know that feeling too, because when I was working a 9 to 5, actually no, I said this every single day, but I was like, I wish I wasn't working. Walk into the office, why am I here? Opened up my laptop, ugh, why am I here? Anyone here working in retail? Is anyone here working in retail? I thought about going into retail too, because I'm like, I don't want to work in an office anymore. But I'm like, I also hate people. So I'm like, maybe retail is not the place for me either. You guys don't count as people, by the way. You guys are fine. I am working retail. 07 patches. I worked retail. It's meh. I've worked in the food industry before, and it's not really retail. It's like working in food, but like, I think it's, I don't know what it is. The general population just feels like half the people are assholes, and then like that's 50%, right? And then you have like 25% of the people who don't use their brains half the time. And then you have like the last 25% who are like actually nice, and people who have empathy, and people who think and are people who are considerate of you working behind a counter. So like after working in the food industry for so long, I'm like, this is it. Like I'm never going back. I could talk about this kind of thing forever. General public is something else. We've had a lot of assholes walk into our stores. I've worked in like multiple different restaurants, and I guess I can call them like dining restaurants, experience, that kind of stuff. And it's the same everywhere. The rare 0.1% not using brain and are not nice people. The rare 0.1% not using brain, I'd say they're not that rare. You see one almost every day. What if I'm in the last 25% but only have 2 brain cells? You're just like me, for real. I have a shared brain cell with everybody here. Or more like, I steal a little bit of one of your singular brain cells and I fuse it into my own. And everybody's, like, all the little pieces of a brain cell that I've stolen have become like one brain cell that's living in my head. The hive mind, yeah, the hive mind, but it's not really, because it's only like 0.000001% of a brain cell that is part of the hive mind. So is it really the hive mind? I don't know. People are usually dumb because they aren't smart enough to think about other people. Yeah, I think that if everybody works in a collective, in a very collective community type way, then we would all benefit. But everybody's just they're all thinking about themselves, and they're all trying to take each other down, and nobody's getting anything done. And this is like the thing as well in like office spaces. In like office work and at a desk job. It's like this everywhere. Sorry, this is me complaining. That's just what it is. No wonder I'm so stupid. Thanks, Ark. I'm sorry, Euro. I just stole like a major part of your brain. If customers are loot boxes, is there a pity mechanic to get the empathetic customer? I like that. I don't just like it, I love that way of thinking. Life is just a gacha. What if there is a pity mechanic? We just don't know about it. We have to tap into the mathematics of the universe and be like, I know exactly when the next empathetic customer is going to land. Like when they're gonna come through the door. And then you start calculating. Right? You start portioning out all the foods that you serve them. And you're like, I'm gonna give the best portions to that one customer at pity. Because I know they're gonna roll, or no, not gonna roll. They're gonna walk through the door at this very second, at this specific time, because of my predictions and my calculations. And they get the best food. Just roll on better loot pools. Man. Bless, give me 5-star. We all pray. We all sit in a praying circle. If there is a pity, it's very high. What is it? Fate go? Life is just fate go. We have the shittiest rates. You just gotta roll on the right band. Yeah. Better loot pool. A better banner. IQ equal EQ positively correlate. Kind of. Sometimes. Most times. I know some guy who has like very high IQ, but like he's as dumb as a rock when it comes to EQ. Maybe it's like, I don't know, something going on in his head. He's an asshole. That's all I'm gonna say. I know a guy, we're not friends. Change your region, the gacha luck is higher in other countries. I'm moving to China, bye. I'm being for real though. I don't think I'm gonna be staying here for that long. Maybe in 10 years. I'll see you guys on the other side. Take me with you. Sure. We might have some room on the plane. Plus 20. China isn't gacha luck. Because you're just... Yeah, I mean... sometimes you don't need gacha luck. It's pay to win. I would honestly prefer pay to win over gacha. Actually, no. I lie. I would prefer pay to win when it comes to like... It's more like pay to play rather than pay to win. I would prefer pay to play over like a free game where there's loot boxes. I think that's the comparison I'm trying to make. I just prefer no loot boxes. How about that? There's no loot boxes. Jokes aside though, China's low-key capital is hellscape too. It is. It definitely is. But my parents are there. So maybe I'll just live with them. They live in the middle of nowhere. They're like literally in the mountains. They're in the mountains off somewhere. Surrounded by waters. And I'm like, I just want to get away from society. Let me just live in the countryside too. I'm gonna play Stardew Valley, but instead of playing it, I'm gonna be living it. It's gonna be my real life. You could get a Chinese baddie for... I don't want one. I have cats. I mean, you could. Go to Shanghai and every girl is a Chinese baddie. Like, this is what I've heard. This is what I've heard from people who have experienced it. But, like, there's a high ratio of girls to guys. And the girls have a very high ego there. And they're more narcissistic. This is just a stereotype. Not every girl. So it's the guys that have to live up to the standards of the girls there. Because, number one, a lot of girls are competitive. They're very attractive. And second of all, there's not a lot. There's more guys than there are girls. Yeah, they're very high maintenance. I think that's the best way to describe it. Chinese girls are very high maintenance in China. And it is nearly impossible unless you're okay with being a work at home husband who's able to do all the chores in the house. It's literally the opposite of like a lot of cultures. Every mainlander Chinese girl has 30 dudes bloating up her DMs. That's what I heard. That's what I heard too. But that's like your typical city girl. That's your Shanghai girl. It is what it is. It is what it is. The third BF who just takes her out to dinner. Oh, she's gonna use you. She's gonna rename your name to free dinner on her contact list and she won't even remember what your name is. You're just gonna be known as free dinner. Just don't roll on those odds. Those are pretty bad odds for the guys. Do you have to be very attractive or just normal? Would you have 30? I have no idea. I don't actually know. We might be exaggerating everything. Literally, you can find baddies everywhere elsewhere that are way less demanding. I think so. That's only if you're going for a baddie. Are you looking for a baddie? My name really is... Sorry, Pache guy. Damn, doxed right here in chat. Are you speaking from experience? No. I don't think so. Yeah, femboy is the true route. We just go back to the conversation that we had yesterday. The best boys are the femboys. Hi, Bluebee. Welcome in. Can we get a shout out to Bluebee? Do we have mods here? Bluebee also streams, but welcome in. Gamers, this is just a chatting stream. We're just talking about random topics right now. The ad cut. Yeah, so are you back? Yeah, so femboys, by the way, you're back from ads. Welcome back in. How was your Monday morning? I am putting my hands around my oil barrel like it is a hand warmer. What is it about me and like being cold all the time? I have no idea. It's the summer. I'm either sweating my ass off, I am so hot, or I am freezing cold. There's like no in between. I don't know what it is. Good so far. Catching up on work. I was sick over the weekend. Oh no! I hope you're feeling better. You should take my black tea right now. I'm gonna hand it over to you. You should drink it. Get more hot liquids in. Where are your parents from, can I ask? They're from the Canto-speaking regions of mainland China. Or at least they're living there right now. What the fuck is wrong with me? My brain this Monday night? I need to look at femboys? I have a list of femboys just for you, Hitori. You should check out Rem streams. RemML_VT. There's a femboy right there. You can play F-Go for Astolfo. That's another femboy. You could watch ReZero for... what's his name? The Catboy femboy. Yeah, Guangzhou. Around there. Around there. Who is the best femboy? Speaking of mpreg, I didn't know what it meant and I thought people were just making a joke about the M... Sorry. I didn't know there's a file format called mpeg. Because like, what is that? What's better, mpreg or mpeg? Mpreg. Yeah, if you guys don't know, for context, I drew Bluebee pregnant. I pregnified Bluebee. I was gonna say, I made Bluebee pregnant, but like, I don't think that sounds good in context. I drew Bluebee pregnant. I drew Bluebee carrying twins. It could have been triplets, but I'm like, there's only so much room on a canvas. You could look bigger. Where can I see this? On Twitter? I post all of my art on Twitter. I wasn't able to get to all the pregnancy because there were a lot of requests. A lot of people wanted to get drawn pregnant for some reason. I was like, I only have so much time. And it was first come, first serve. Bluebee was super excited to get pregnant, so I was like, you know what? I'll do it just for you. And then it was Rollo. I mean, were you not super excited? Your reply came so fast. I definitely want another commission on Thursday. Looking forward to it. If a spot is available. I'm trying to like, every time I finish one commission, I will open up another one. Yeah, I only have so much time to make y'all pregnant, guys. I only have so much time in my day. Bro was waiting for that DM. I know, right? Bluebee just camping on Twitter. When is Ark gonna drop the next... the next, what is it? Pregnant tweet. Mpreg tweet. I will open up a spot to make you pregnant once I finish with the last guy. That is kind of what it's like. It's been a great conversation started with the girly pop support groups. I'm glad you are using it to its full extent. Please use it well. Please use that drawing well. I appreciate you sharing it around. I really need an OC so I can get impregnated. Now's your time, Taichi. We do have commission slots. We do have request slots. Wait, is Goldship making everyone... Oh yeah, Goldship is the... What is it? The golden mare? No, that's a female. The golden male of making babies? Apparently, Goldship has a whole ass harem. I love it when moots find it before I share it with them. Hit it. the moment anybody comes to your Twitter page, your Twitter account, the moment they click into your name, that's the first thing they see. Surprise jump scare. Actually, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm kidding. I'm gonna be chilling here working. Y'all have fun. Thanks for joining me today, even if it was for a short while. Sorry, the first thing that we talk about is male pregnancy. Good to swing by after a while. Yeah, it's good seeing you too. Goodbye, Mpreg man. Goodbye. I wave my hand. You guys can't see it. My Twitter is for professional stuff, so if I get an OC to get Mpreg, I need to make an alt. I tried to keep my... You know, when I first started streaming, I tried to keep my Twitter account as professional as possible. But I think over time I was just like, you know what, fuck it. My account is my account. I locked my alt account because my alt account is kind of sussy. I locked it. I was like, I'm never gonna use this again. Let me just put everything onto this main account now. I don't care anymore. We'll just talk about Mpreg here. To be fair, there are other researchers that also actually have their personal stuff on Twitter, and it can be pretty unhinged too. I've seen it, and then sometimes it doesn't really work out for them, especially when they have like very, very hot takes. Sometimes you do have to keep your Twitter very professional, or it will turn on you. People will take a look at your Twitter account and be like, what is this guy saying? I don't want to work with him anymore. But I've gotten to the point where I'm like, I don't even want to work with anybody. Let me just be myself here. It's fine. Empreg talk in the ear while helping customers has me struggling to maintain a poker face. So awesome. I am so sorry, Patch. Oh god. We stay professional here. I should just turn into a... Okay. I need a professional face. It's awesome. Okay, everybody stand up, stretch. We're doing a hard reset. I know you're enjoying this very much, Patch, but after you said that, I've come to realization that maybe I shouldn't be talking about Mpreg so much on stream. I don't want this to become my brand. We should ban that word too. The Mpreg tuber. We already got rid of feet. So this is all part of the process. You're on it, boss. Alright. Mpreg is banned. We start turning say so from now on. These banned words are gonna help me a lot. In the long run. Big fan of the Mpreg stream? No! No! Why is it banned? Why not? Here's the thing, like, when I started streaming last year, I was like on, I'd say like 1% on the unsay so meter, right? And I was like 99% on the say so meter. But as we progress through the year, for some reason, it's just slowly going the opposite direction, and we have to like anchor ourselves back into what we were supposed to be. And I've mentioned several times earlier that I want to be a PG-13 streamer. Everything is changed, but everything is changing back. Sounds about right, ow? My chat had changed? What happened? Are you okay, problems? It means you're more comfortable now. Yeah. Do I want to be, though? I knew you were sus as fuck as soon as I got into the stream the first time. What happened? What was I talking about, Taichi? And ironically, people who are actually say so just never engage with sus topics. Who are actually say so never engage with sus topics. That is kind of true. Can you say you're turning say so days after announcing you do not say for work commissions? I did mention before that I used to be a not safe for work artist, and then now I'm like, okay, let me just switch back to that. And I'm like, sometimes, you know, $20 is $20. Right? Am I not right? If someone's requested not safe for work drawing, I can't say no. This is what happens when you're unemployed. The 20 is all it takes, sorry. Metaphorically speaking, $20 is $20. So true, but not the point. Hey guys, look, it's 12 p.m. It means I have to go now. We should stop talking about these things. Oh man, it pays the bills. Yeah, this is what happens when you are unemployed and you're like, you know, someone's gotta pay for the electricity bills. And it's me. I would have folded at $1? $1? Now I gotta charge more for your services. Your Vegan says not accepting your request though. I think I'm full. I think my Vegan's probably, I think it's full. I'm sorry, Kay. You're gonna have to wait. I think Rance said that too. Rance is like, if your commissions are open, and then I haven't looked. Okay, we'll try to free it up. I'm gonna draw faster. I'm gonna lock in today. I'm gonna draw a lot today, and maybe we'll have another slot open sometime soon. I would also like to be full of food, right? Right? It is lunchtime. Would you like some food? Talk to into your mouth. Take your time, our quality over quantity, you know? That is true. I do find that my quality increases the more time I spent on it, which means that I should just lock in. Which means that the rest of today will be focus. Focus until midnight and then I sleep. Maybe I can finish something today. Who knows? I just grabbed some food. Wait, what'd you get? Tuna salad? Now I'm hungry. And now I will go and grab myself some salad. I'm not having tuna salad, though. I'm just having regular salad. Lettuce. With some corn. With some sausages. Just like that. Low-key co-working streams when? I think we have some. My art streams are essentially co-working, right? Because I'm working. You're probably working. You're always free to lurk in any of my streams as well. Thursday and Sunday are my work streams. But I call them like... You know, when you go into a regular co-working stream, half the time the streamer is actually focusing. I tend to find that I can sort of focus and talk at the same time, so it's like not really that quiet. So I don't know if you can work with me yapping in the background or not. I hope you can. I hope it's not like a hard lock-in focus for you. Focus or perish. Yeah, exactly. Focus or you die in hardcore Minecraft. Alright. If you focus and talk, it means you're just saying unhinged things, right? No, I never talk about unhinged things. Alright, we gotta leave. We gotta leave, guys. I'm gonna go and see if there's anybody who is streaming right now. Liar, Shiro, why did you raid into me? I want to raid into you! Let's raid into Rem. Or, wait, hold on. Let's raid into, Let's raid into Acri. We haven't raided into Acri in a very long time. They're playing best. New game, new server, new friends. Oh, it's their first Rust stream. Alright, let's do that. Go into here. Okay, you guys are stuck with me for a little bit longer because the whole raiding process does take me a while because everything refuses to load. So I just stare at you. We're playing a staring game. Whoever blinks first loses. Never mind, my eyes are getting dry. I think I lost. Alright. Okay, guys. Press the start raid button. There we go. I won easy. You lost. She blinked. Hi, Ube. Yeah. Sorry, we're just ending stream right now. Why did you turn into a feline creature, though? Why not? Thank you for the gifted sub, Kay. Whoa. Why not? Do you not enjoy cat girls? We can do this for like once a week. I turn into a cat girl. Cat girls are the best, not gonna lie. I do like myself a good cat girl too. Why did I have to word it that way? I do like myself cat girls. I do like cat girls. How about that? Okay, I'm gonna send you guys off now. 3, 2, 1, goodbye. Are they gone? Are they gone now? Is anybody still here? No? Okay, goodbye.